Hello, my friend, and welcome back to Emerge, your 30-day yoga journey with Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and we are on day 21. So we're at the end of our third week already. We've only got one more week plus a day left in front of us, and today we are focusing on transformation. Transformation is an intentional thing. It's something that comes from within us, and we want to create this metamorphosis and allow ourselves to truly blossom into who we are meant to become, why we are here on this planet. And it could mean like complete shift in our lives, or it could just mean a complete shift in our hearts or somewhere in our beings where things have become stagnant or old, or we know that we need to become like the butterfly and completely emerge anew. So I invite you to contemplate those ideas as we start and flow through our practice today. We're going to start straight down on the mat on our bellies. So come all the way down onto your tummy, way down onto the earth. Spread the elbows nice and wide. Make a pillow with your palms, and then rest your forehead on your palms. Take a moment here. Maybe you rock the hips side to side as you start to tap into the sound of your breath. Arriving here on the mat, see if you can allow your whole body to relax. Clear your mind, set your to-do list on the side. Focus on the task at hand, which is simply to become more present here and to focus on and invite in those ideas of transformation. What are you working to transform in your life? Take a couple deep breaths. Just allow yourself to be. We're going to get moving around, so don't you worry. Maybe you open to the affirmation, I transform, and see how that resonates within your being. I transform. Take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, consider it already so as you bring the palms underneath the shoulders. And on your next inhale, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders, press into the pubic bone, perhaps lift the palms. Crown reaches. Exhale, fold it down twice more, just like this. Inhale, rise up, lift the palms. Exhale, forehead floats down. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float that forehead down. Then we'll press into the right palm, reaching the right elbow up towards the heavens. Reach the left palm out beside you. Bend into the right knee. Then we'll lift that right knee up off the mat as we reach those right toes over towards the left side of the mat, pushing up and off of the right palm. You can bring the left ear to the mat, opening through the left shoulder here. Just getting a nice juicy stretch in the shoulder girdle and the pecs, in the bicep. One more breath in. And on an exhale, we'll float that right leg back down to the mat. Come back through center. Bring the left palm in, pressing the left palm into the mat. Left elbow reaches up towards the heavens. We reach the right palm out beside us. We bend into the left knee. Then we lift that left knee up off the mat. Reach those left toes over towards the right side of the mat. And maybe bring the right ear to the mat. Getting that beautiful stretch in the right shoulder, the right bicep. Breathing nice and deep. One more breath here. And on an exhale, we'll float it back through center, coming all the way back down onto the mat. Bring both palms underneath the shoulders. Center yourself on your mat. Then we're going to float the fingertips around behind the tailbone, interlacing behind the tailbone and sending the knuckles down and then perhaps away from the tailbone. Then we'll lift the head, the neck, the shoulders. Try not to crunch in the back of the neck. Gaze is straight down. You can keep the feet on the earth, or you can lift them for a little bit of added complexity to the pose. Reach those shoulders down and away. Breathe nice and deep. And exhale, we'll release. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders. Push up to all fours. Bring the knees to touch. Send the sits bones back towards the heels. Reach the fingertips out behind you and allow the forehead to come down to the mat. Breathe nice and deep here. Allow the shoulders to round forward. One more deep breath in. Long exhale out. And we'll slowly rise on up. Come to all fours. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Then we'll send the right leg out beside us. Right leg out beside us. Right foot comes to the earth. Then we'll slowly rise on up, bringing the fingertips to the waistline. Really feeling that juicy stretch on the inside of the right leg. Then we'll reach the left fingertips down and up, and then reach them over towards that right foot. You can reach the right foot down the right leg, finding a juicy side body stretch here. We inhale in, and exhale, float the left fingertips down. You can bring your palms back to the mat, reel that right leg in, send the left leg out long. Bring the left foot to the mat, nice and flush, or to the floor. Then we rise on up, bringing the palms to the waistline, sitting up or standing up nice and tall, nice long line from crown to tail. Press into the top of that right foot. Right fingertips go down to come up, taking a deep breath in. And on an exhale, we reach those right fingertips towards the left foot. Find your side body stretch here. Inhale in, and exhale, float the right fingertips down. Let's come back to our all fours position, reeling the left leg back in. Then we'll walk the palms out past the shoulders a little bit, keeping those fingertips spread nice and wide. Curl the toes under and send the hips up high and back for a downward facing dog. Right away, begin to pedal it out. Enjoy your downward dog. Enjoy the movement. Find that juicy stretch in the back of the legs. Ground down through your fingertips. Melt the heart towards the thighs. Maybe you tick-tock those hips side to side. Really feel that length in all four sides of the torso. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, maybe you sigh it out. Let something go. Then we'll bend the knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. We inhale to look forward, and we exhale to make our way to the top. You can baby step, you can hop, you can float. Eventually, we will all arrive in a forward fold. You know what to do here. You can bend your knees generously. You can clasp opposite elbows. Find your forward fold. Breathe nice and deep. Allow the neck to become nice and loose. Then your next inhale will slide the palms to the tops of the thighs. Elbows hug into the side body. Crown reaches forward. Tailbone reaches back. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. We reach all the way up towards the heavens. Really reach, reach, reach. And exhale, float the palms down to the heart. Take a moment here to really feel your feet connecting with the earth. Get your center underneath you. Maybe you fix your pants. Maybe you lick your lips. Do what you need to do, and then see if you can find some stillness, relaxing those shoulders away from the ears. tapping once again into the sound of your breath. Then we'll find our soft knees and we'll inhale to reach. Exhale, slice it down the midline, find your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back, then the other. Find a plank pose. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Dome through the upper back body. Lift from the inner thighs. We inhale in. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Slide the palms in line with the rib cage. Inhale to rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale in here. Exhale, side out. Bend the knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. We inhale to look forward. And we exhale to hop or float or do-si-do to the top of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. We reach up towards the heavens. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend. And exhale, hands to heart. Soft knees. Inhale to reach. Exhale, make your way down to a forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back, then the other, finding our plank pose, dropping those hips. We inhale in here, and we exhale to lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for your cobra. Exhale to bow. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. Send the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Drop the left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, upper body's in plank. Lower the left knee, step the right foot up between the palms. Once again, find your low lunge. Stacking front knee over front ankle, hugging everything into the midline. Chest shines forward, crown lifts. We inhale in. Exhale, peel back with that right hip crease. Right toes shine up towards the heavens. We straighten through that right knee as much as feels good. We inhale to look forward and exhale to bow the forehead down. Roll through that front foot. Find your low lunge once again. Then float the right fingertips around to the inside of the right knee. Curl the back toes under. Reach the left fingertips up towards the heavens as you lift the back knee and drop the back heel. Finding ourselves in an extended side angle here, breathing nice and deep. On your next inhale, we'll rise on up, finding a warrior two. Adjust your stance as needed. Back foot is parallel with the short edge of the mat. We're opening up through this right thigh. We got this. Fierce gaze past those right fingertips. Then we'll bring the palms to the waistline, straighten through this right leg, walk the back heel in a few inches, then turn the left toes in so that they're pointing up towards the front left corner of the mat, and then this allows you to shine your hips towards the front edge of the mat. Inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, begin to bow forward, coming down into a pyramid pose. So if you need to shorten the distance between the left and right foot, then by all means do so. Inhale in here. Exhale, fingertips come down to the mat. Bow the forehead towards the right knee. Finding your pyramid variation, breathing nice and deep. Then we'll bend through that right knee, bring the right fingertips out in front of the right foot, launch off of the left foot, lifting up into a half splits. So lifting from the left inner thigh. Then we'll plant the right fingertips, open the hips out beside us to the left side of the mat, and see if we can reach the right, or the left fingertips rather, up towards the heavens. Reach, 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 finding our half moon, seeing if you can keep integrity in all four sides of the torso. Really reach, reach, reach. We inhale in and exhale, float the left fingertips down. Reach the left toes out behind us, finding our low lunge once again. Plant the palms, step the right toes back, find your plank pose. Inhale in here, exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Plant the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, upper body's in plank. Lower the right knee, step the left toes up between the palms. Stack front knee over front ankle, shine the heart forward, lift from the crown. We inhale in, exhale, peel back with that left hip crease, left toes shine up towards the heavens. We inhale to look forward, and we exhale to bow the forehead towards the knee. Roll through that front foot. Find your low lunge. Swim the left fingertips around to the inside of the left knee. Then we curl the back toes under rather, lift the back knee, drop the back heel, and reach the right fingertips up towards the heavens, finding our extended side angle. Left leg is working really hard here, breathing nice and deep. Then we'll inhale, rise on up, find our warrior two. Maybe you need to adjust your stance. Back foot is parallel with the short edge of the mat. Drop those shoulders. Nice and tall through the spine. Then we'll straighten the left leg. Bring the fingertips to the waistline. Walk the back foot in a few inches. Then turn the right toes up towards the top right corner of the mat so you can square your hips towards the front edge of the mat. Inhale in here, stand up nice and tall, and exhale, begin to bow it forward, bringing the torso parallel to the earth. Breathe nice and deep. Take one more breath here, and exhale, bring the fingertips down to the mat and allow the forehead to bow towards the knee. Beautiful. Then we'll bend through that left knee. Bring the fingertips to the mat. Launch off of the right toes, finding our half splits, lifting from the right inner thigh. Then we'll plant the left fingertips, open the hips towards the right edge of the mat, seeing if we can reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Really lift, lift, lift that back leg. Keep integrity in all four sides of the torso. We inhale in, exhale, float the fingertips down, bend through the left knee, send the right toes back, find our low lunge. Plant the palms, step the left toes back, find a plank. Inhale in here, exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow it down. Curl the toes under, push up to all fours or to a plank, and exhale to downward facing dog. Last downward dog of the practice, so take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, side out. Then we'll lower the knees to the mat. Bring the big toes to touch. Open the knees as wide as feels comfortable and send the hips on back towards the heels, reaching the fingertips forward and allowing the forehead and the heart to melt. Take some deep breaths here. Allow the elbows to become nice and heavy. Maybe you rock the forehead side to side. Begin to allow the heart to calm, the breath to calm. Then on your next inhale, we'll rise back up, bringing the palms to the mat, leaving the knees nice and wide. Let's lean into the right hand. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the heavens. And on an exhale, thread the needle. Left arm goes underneath the right. We bring the left ear to the mat. Push up out of the mat with the right palm. Square the hips. Find this juicy twist. Breathe nice and deep. Then on your next inhale, push into that right hand. Reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Open the heart, open the chest, and exhale, float the left fingertips down. Recenter yourself, set yourself up for greatness. Plant the left palm. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up. Pull back with that right shoulder. We take a deep breath in, and we exhale to thread the needle. Right arm goes underneath the left. We bring the right ear to the mat. Press into the mat with that left hand. Square the hips. Take your couple deep breaths. Relax into the pose. Then on your next inhale, we'll reach the right fingertips back up towards the heavens. Pull back with that right shoulder and exhale, float the fingertips down. Walk the knees underneath the hips and slowly make your way to a seated position, sending the legs out long in front of you. Toes pointing up towards the heavens, grounding down through the thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the palms flush to the mat, pressing into the palms of the fingertips. Sit up nice and tall. Find your Dandasana, your staff pose. Inhale in. And exhale, make your way into a forward fold. You can bend the knees generously. You can keep them straight. Allow the forehead to bow down towards the knees. Palms can be on the feet, on the shins, on the mat. Just allow yourself a moment here in forward fold. And your next inhale, we'll rise back up and slowly make our way down to our backs. Coming all the way down. When you arrive, hug the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a great big hug here. You can stay here, or you can open the knees as wide as the shoulders. You can stay here, or you can reach the arms between the legs, grab onto the outside of the feet, send the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Knees come to a 90-degree angle. Finding your happy baby. And maybe you find exquisite stillness here. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you straighten through one leg and then the other. Find any last minute movement here that your body needs. Deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll slowly allow the feet to come down to the mat. Send the legs out long. We'll end today's practice in Shavasana. Palms face up beside you. Roll the shoulder blades underneath the back body. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, completely surrender. Let it all go. Let yourself just be for a moment. Where are you at now inside of your own being? What has shifted? What has transformed? What have you created for yourself? Maybe reintroduce the mantra or the affirmation, I transform. I transform. See how that resonates in your body, how your body responds to that intention. We'll slowly begin to deepen the breath once again, inviting little bits of movement to the fingertips and the toes. Slowly waking back up. And on our next inhale, we'll bring the palms together at the heart. Really find your intention here. Gather the energy at the heart. We inhale in again. Exhale, thumbs to the third eye. The light in me honors, cherishes, and is in awe of the light in you. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends. Namaste.